8 different ways women entrepreneurs stay motivated during challenging times. When you have a hard time motivating yourself to work, you might find it helpful to know the different ways women entrepreneurs stay motivated during challenging times. In this video, we will explore how they manage their anxiety, how they motivate themselves, and what they do when they feel discouraged. Being an entrepreneur is a tough job, and as nice as it would be to find that one big idea that you're going to make millions from, the reality is that being an entrepreneur means you'll have to keep your head on your shoulders and push full steam ahead through challenges. Luckily for you, Manna member, we talk about 8 different ways women entrepreneurs stay motivated when challenging times comes their way. I'm not by myself. According to a Cox Business Research, 61% of female entrepreneurs began a business to be their own boss, and more than half of them wanted more control over their destiny. So, what's stopping more women from jumping in? A good enough existence might be deterrent in and of itself. College, the corporate ladder, and having a family are all familiar places. When it came time to walk into a new reality and become an entrepreneur, I wanted everything set up flawlessly. Linda Shesto, CEO of Pearl Aqua LLC, tells me, I desired the same success formula. Of course, there is no magic formula for entrepreneurship success. Stepping into the unknown is terrifying, and many women doubt their talents, feeling like imposters. I believe that no matter how well prepared a woman is, she will feel unprepared, Shesto adds, and evidence backs her up. Others are afraid of not having enough time for themselves or their families if they pursue entrepreneurship. The most difficult obstacle, according to Melissa Sherwood, CEO and creative director of Clara Kelly, is juggling her business and her family. There are a lot of people like her. Sherwood's spouse is free to leave work behind. However, she claims that her home serves as her office, making it even more difficult to get work done when her children are present. When things get rough, they turn to a toolbox of methods to keep them inspired and motivated to keep growing their company. Entrepreneurship is a journey, a difficult, lonely, crazy-making, but wonderful and joyful journey with many highs and lows, as we all know. Women entrepreneurs in particular often experience regular lows. Employees, vendors, and investors continue to raise concerns about our leadership. We receive less financing and have fewer personal and professional networks to draw on to help us grow. Many women struggle to own their achievements, have faith in their abilities, and step beyond their comfort zones. There are a lot of challenging days, says Alexa Carlin of Women Empower Expo, a North American annual event for female entrepreneurs and leaders. But it's worthwhile because I'm doing something important to me. Anything worth doing is going to be difficult, she says, trying to remember the greater picture on particularly difficult days. I see what I'm working for and know it's all possible if I keep going. When you're feeling down, avoid the urge to turn to alcohol, TV binge watching, or binge eating. None of this will assist you in realizing your significant business goals. We asked our global network of female entrepreneurs how they get back on their feet and go on. Here are their 8 most important suggestions. Number 1, be kind with yourself. Self-care is important. Trust your judgment. Believe in yourself. The most important weapon in starting a woman-owned business is your confidence and trust in your vision. Entrepreneurship has no defined structure and resembles a staircase. Just have faith in yourself and never doubt your ability. You start with a simple dream, and every single action and decision you make will have an impact on your company. Nobody knows your goal and vision like you do, so stick to it and make it work. This is your company. It's yours since no one else had the foresight to begin it. Stop looking for approval before launching a new product, initiative, or concept. Those who were once thought to be insane are the most successful. On bad days, I pay greater attention to what's going on within. A lack of inspiration, motivation, or anything else is usually a clue that we're struggling with something else, says Vanessa Randy, a success coach and public speaker based in Florida. Maybe you're scared. Perhaps you're exhausted. Someone may have gotten under your skin. Then do something to alter your mental condition. You know what makes you happy, creative, and motivated. Many of the female entrepreneurs we spoke with suggested meditating, doing yoga or Pilates, or simply taking deep breaths. Whatever brings you calm. You may relax with a bath or a massage. You could take a stroll through the woods. I snooze when I need to because a nice nap is sometimes all I need to keep battling, says Jacqueline V. Twilly, founder of Zero Gap, a Dallas company that teaches women in male-dominated professions leadership skills. I've had more bad days than good days recently, says Kristen Marquette of FemFounder.co, a women-focused creative and business development agency in New York. In order to stay inspired, I took a few days off to rest and rejuvenate. It was the most effective technique for me to cleanse my mind and find motivation to keep progressing. Number 2. Recognize your previous achievements. Give yourself a pat on the back for your efforts. It's difficult to be an entrepreneur. Radhika Srivastava Adulaya, a gynecologist whose New Delhi telemedicine company Uniworld Health Solutions provides services to women in rural India, advises taking a look at the road you've previously traveled. There will definitely be plenty to be proud of. Keep in mind the honors you've received. Anjali Shah of the Mumbai-based PIFA Foundation for the benefit of sport, which gives soccer training to poor boys and girls, says my selection to the executive committee of the highest regulating body of Indian football is my greatest inspiration. In India, as everywhere, football is dominated by men. I believe I can do so much more for women's football in India. Take a look at what you've done. Sharon Levi, owner of Taking Tea in Style, a catering and tea party company based in New Jersey, reminds herself that she is offering services to so many people that make them feel special, cherished, and empowered. Twilly of Zero Gap keeps a thanks jar in which she keeps thank you cards. On days when I'm dealing with trolls or just feel overwhelmed, I reach for my appreciation jar and read messages or emails from clients encouraging me to keep going. Number 3. Remember that difficulties are part of the journey and an opportunity to learn. Difficulties don't mean that you're a failure. On the contrary, difficulties are an opportunity to learn and grow. When you face a challenge, remember that it's not the end of the world. Recognize that this is a unique learning experience that will help you develop skills and knowledge. Don't be discouraged if things don't go according to plan. Instead, take advantage of this opportunity to learn and grow. Don't be frightened to make mistakes. Failure is not the polar opposite of success, but rather a necessary component of it. Failures are an inherent part of any fresh beginning, and they will teach you vital lessons that you may use to your business. It's your journey, and its success is dependent on your effort, intelligence, and determination. Women are frequently influenced by their failures and allow them to influence their self-esteem. Don't fall victim to it. Failures demonstrate that you have taken the required risks in your business venture. I console myself by telling myself that you win some and learn the rest, says Shah of the PIFA Foundation, an Indian child soccer training group. Just like you can't win every game, you must face and learn from difficult days. Then you can strive to avoid repeating the same mistakes and move on to the next step. Remember J.K. Rowling's advice? Some failure in life is unavoidable, says Rowling. You can't live without failing at something unless you live so cautiously that you might as well not have lived at all, in which case you failed by default. Number 4. Be grateful for what you have and who you have. Martha Silcott, the founder of Fab Little Bag, an eco-friendly tampon and pad disposal bag company based in the United Kingdom, keeps a gratitude list. She also keeps track of everything significant that is wonderful when it happens on a post-it note and files it in a box on her desk labeled Nice Things That Happen. She looks inside on those inevitable wet days. Other women say they take a minute to be grateful for the significant people in their lives who support them, both at home and at work. Dr. Sophia Yen, the CEO and founder of Pandya Health, an online portal that prescribes and delivers low-cost birth control pills, says, "I count my blessings. My husband, kids, extended family, and my friends and employees who have accompanied me on this path." Giving back can also be surprisingly beneficial. Try giving your people some attention. Giving them feedback on their work and introducing them to new talents keeps me involved. Key assignment of Sneaky Little Sister Films, a San Francisco motion graphics studio that tries to hire women graphic artists, says. Number 5. Seek assistance from others. For millennia, tribes of various kinds have been essential to human survival. Lean on your friends and family when things get tough. Re-establish contact with your business associate. Make contact with a mentor or other female business owners. I have people around me who believe in me. My boyfriend, advisors, best friends, and some investors. I address them. They're literally on fast dial, says Allison Monaghan McGuire, the founder of 2 New York businesses, Walk, a mapping software, and Monaghan McGuire, a consulting service for female entrepreneurs. They can hold up a mirror to show me what I'm doing, help me stop beating myself up, and put things in perspective. They've all worked in startups, so they realize how prevalent my experiences are with other businesses. On bad days, Jane and I will go on a walk for 20 to 30 minutes and chat through any issues. Jenna Kerner, co-founder of online bra brand Harper Wild, with Jane Fisher, adds, "When one of us is having trouble, the other can usually help put things in perspective and step back to view the broader picture. I go out to the feisty women in my Women Business Owner Peer Group, or WPO. I reach out to individual mentors, and I even interact with my 10,000 small business Goldman Sachs at Babson colleagues," says Kirsten Curry, founder of Leading Retirement Solutions. "I seek their wisdom and advice. I collaborate with them to find innovative solutions to difficult problems. One of the most rewarding aspects of being a business owner is the collaboration I get to do with my colleagues and mentors." Number 6. Reconnect with your mission and objectives. When things get rough, most of the women we spoke with advised taking a step back and remembering why you selected the road you did. If you're anything like Dr. Uma Gautam, founder of Head Pro Consulting LLP, a Bangalore-based women-centric executive headhunting agency, you've utilized tools like vision boards and goal-setting exercises to clarify your business goals and how you'll achieve them. Now is the moment to revisit them in order to reconnect with the purpose and particular goals that initially inspired you. Alternatively, you can find your center by entering the business's heart. I work part-time as a barista and part-time as a barista at my own shop. Sarah Walsh of Cafe D'Amour Coffee Co. in Pittsburgh State says, "It keeps me focused on our goals, serving people with excellence in coffee and customer service." She's worked hard to turn her cafe into a welcoming neighborhood gathering spot where regulars gather to catch up with friends. "It's quite unique. It's all I've ever wanted to do with my life. It's profound to be able to employ others and inspire them to demonstrate hospitality through enjoying coffee and people. I remember why I started this business, to make women's lives easier. I think about the ladies we're assisting who wouldn't have access to birth control otherwise," says Pandia Health Sien. "I enjoy the fact that I'm assisting ladies in becoming more financially aware. When things get rough, I remember all the women we've helped," says Anna Hautanto of The New Savvy, an Asian financial investment and career platform for women. Number 7. Read something worthwhile. Discover something new. Many ladies advocate finding new inspiration from outside sources. Reading or attending industry events can help you learn something new about a company or your career. Indulge in motivational books, articles, films, and podcasts, particularly those featuring successful women. When things become rough, I read books that encourage me to question the established quo, says Rita Yobert Odu of Bew Haven Farms, which teaches women in rural Nigeria how to plant, harvest and sell vitamin-rich cassava. Brittany Rose, who described her Virginia-based More Than Cheer as a personal development organization masquerading as cheerleading, replies, by drowning myself in personal development stuff and ongoing education. I'm constantly listening to and reading anything that will help me grow as a business owner and individual. I've read as much as I can about female leaders and entrepreneurs. The hashtags girlboss and hashtag mompreneur draws me in at any moment. When I'm at home or driving, I listen to as many podcasts as I can, says Allison Bless Zhang of Absolute Pilates. I enjoy hearing about other female entrepreneurs' experiences. The Read with Businesses Facebook group is one area to look for useful books for entrepreneurs. We have a big library for inspiring success stories of women entrepreneurs of all ages and backgrounds, working in every field and living all over the world here at the Story Exchange. Number 8. Think good thoughts and plan forward. Carlin of Women Empower Expo enjoys indulging in positivity by watching motivating films and following cheery Instagram accounts. For example, it's critical to keep feeding your mind positive thoughts and messages, especially on bad days, she advises. The alternative is disheartening and will not lead to success. I tell myself not to dwell on the negative. You lose power the instant you focus on all the negative things, explains How Tanto of the New Savvy. Instead, concentrate on your objectives and desires. Julianne Murphy, a self-employed writer residing on Costa Rica's Pacific coast, sits quietly and breathes at least 3 mornings a week. Then I see myself arriving or feeling on the other side of whatever my present goal is, and I imagine myself enjoying my accomplishment. It's time for you to control the globe and empower women everywhere. Whenever you see a great firm, someone once made a daring move, marketing guru Peter Drucker once said. Congratulations! You possess infinite courage. Now that you've decided to become an entrepreneur, I'd like to offer you some advice before you embark on your wild entrepreneurial adventure. Remember that you are not traveling alone. On this journey, you will meet many talented people who will assist and guide you. It's fine to be worried and afraid. It will help you stay motivated throughout the journey. That's it for this video, Manna member. Remember to subscribe to our channel. And if you feel like we've delivered value, please share this video with one person. That's right, just one person, as a token of your appreciation for the hard work we put into making content that educates and helps you on your mission of building your own fortune. Remember, you can watch video after video, but it isn't until you actually take action that you'll start to see results. See you soon.